get our game started.
Just out of curiosity,
Yes.
what is a dilettante?
So you would be like a wealthy benefactor. You're like a kind of
But
the
that's me.
person in high society, kind of like aristocracy, upper crust sort of person. You would be kind of a free spirit, and you've got the money to do whatever you want. And so, in this adventure, you are actually funding this expedition. You're the boss.
Patron.
Okay, so it's really good that we have the archaeologist now.
Yes,
I'm like,
because
it was gonna be a curator, a journalist, and a rich benefactor.
yeah,
Okay, you are also dilettante, I didn't know.
let me pull up the
Saying you.
adventure here, and we will
I was
get
just looking at my
started.
archaeology one, like,
Yeah,
that's not gonna
that's probably not as
entertain.
helpful as having Iowa here. So excellent.
I also have an archaeology of one, and so that's great.
Well, between the two of you, we're not going to pass that archaeology roll, are we?
I have 20.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Oh, there we go.
All right. I'm going to show us a picture here. November 26th, 1924. You have been working tirelessly with shovel, spade, and trowel in the Egyptian Valley of Kings. The sun beats down upon you as you carefully unveil the facade of an ancient structure cut deep into a cliff face, buried by the sands of several millennia. Your party of contracted laborers work like busy ants, and soon a doorway is uncovered. You stand proudly at the top of 13 steps that descend to an entryway covered by a stone slab. There's another nice picture of the grand time we're having on this expedition. Let me get this notes up here.
I'm sure we're gonna have a great time throughout.
We will. Under your
They
watchful...
look like they're enjoying it.
Oh, right? Nothing sinister at all. Under your watchful gaze, the laborers construct a primitive pulley system and hoist the heavy slab blocking the tomb's entrance into the sky. Stale air from the dark hallway invites you inside with the promise of untold treasure. You excitedly rush inside into the darkness. You are mere steps away from fame, fortune, and the discovery of a lifetime. As you enter the ancient chamber, you hear a cry of alarm from one of the workers. You hear a sound. The stone slab behind you suddenly slams to the ground, and you are plunged into total darkness. You are trapped. I need everyone to make a sanity roll.
Start
Just
well.
like that.
Here, and we begin.
Oh lordy.
And you cannot push sanity rolls, and you cannot spend luck on sanity rolls.
Oh, I passed. Oh lordy.
So Barton and Marianne pass. Even though you passed, you are still going to lose 1 point of sanity.
There.
And for those that did not pass, we're going to roll it. Actually, it's going to flip a coin. You will lose 1 point as well. So everyone will lose 1 point of sanity. I'm going to pull us onto a map, and let me get your tokens on here. There we go.
There we go.
Perfect. The two of you that failed your sanity roll, anytime you fail a sanity roll, you let out an involuntary scream or yelp. And so both Wilma and Iowa probably shout in alarm at being suddenly plunged into darkness. How do you propose to deal with this darkness? If you look on your character sheet, you should have an inventory, and some of you may have something useful in there. Your gear and cash.
Yeah, I looked through. I have a satchel and equipment, but
Yeah, you can
I
click on it.
don't have. As I'm searching through the bag, I see coins, a pocket watch, a handkerchief, and an apple, and I realize I don't have what I need, which is a torch.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I look around, and I'm hoping someone else is a better planner than I am for this expedition.
I have what's called a matchbook. Is it a thing for matches? I don't know.
A matchbox?
Yeah, so
It
that
says
Yeah.
matchbook.
so that would be
Yeah,
like paper matches.
Okay, I mean that's something, and I've got that in a cigarette case. That's pretty much all I've
Oh, you're a
got.
smoker.
Well,
Yeah,
she's a dilettante. Back then, it was classy. You know, it was something that the high class people would do.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
they haven't realized it kills you yet.
not
yeah.
yet. Oh, that would be in another about 25 years.
Iowa, do you have something?
So as I'm sitting there complaining about how this always seemingly happens on every single adventure I've been on, like they always manage to lock us in somehow. I just go ahead, start digging through my equipment for the stuff that I know is there. And eventually, after fumbling around for a few moments, I finally find the candles that are stuck in there.
Wonderful. So you have enough candles for everyone. You estimate that they will burn for about an hour and a half or so. But give me an archaeology roll, Iowa. There's a more pressing concern.
Oh. Of course, where Iowa goes.
Danger follows.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a
So
very nice roll.
that's a hard success. So you rolled below your 1/2 value. So you know that if that stone slab happens to be airtight, that you have a limited supply of air as well. And you're not sure what will go out first. The air in the room or your candles. And so you know time is pressing. I'm going to have everyone here at the door give me a listen roll.
So I'm not going to share that information just to make sure they don't get scared,
Right,
but I will be like,
because that would probably necessitate another sanity roll.
so I'm going to do the smart thing and only hand out 2 candles.
Nice.
So whoever wants,
I messed up. I rolled twice. Oh well, failed both times.
we'll have 4 candles in the bag.
Yeah, no harm, no foul.
I cleaned the Q-tip.
So we'll say that or does anyone want to push this roll or spend luck to make this a success?
Nobody made it.
Okay.
No, we're just all in our own world.
I feel like Iowa's the closest. So
Yeah, I'm just talking too loud at this point. Be like, all right, people, listen up. This is what's happening. And I'm just talking over it.
So as everyone is trying to hear, there are no sounds that you hear from the other side of the stone slab. You would expect that people would be trying to raise the slab or contact you, but there are no sounds at all.
Is my candle lit?
It is.
Okay. What do I see in my immediate surroundings? Like any?
Yeah.
What does the chamber look like on the walls and such?
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Oh God, am I good at anything? Hold on.
Oh my God!
Oh,
nope.
So that is a critical fail.
Yeah.
You notice that the stone slab that you're next to, there are strange carvings on it, but you are so perplexed by everything that's gone on, you have no idea of what they might mean.
Damn.
Let me have Marianne give me an occult roll, and Wilma give me a spot hidden roll.
All right.
Oh, an extreme success.
Give me anything, everything. I want it all.
So, Marianne, you see the sigils on the door. You know that these are sealing sigils used to protect and ward any who would try to rob this tomb. And we're just
Uh-oh.
2 years removed from the discovery of King Tut's tomb, and already the whispers of the curse that felled Lord Carnarvon is still fresh in everyone's mind as you see these essentially curse runes written on the door. Wilma, do you want to push your spot hidden roll?
No, I am taking pictures of the walls because I'm excited.
Perfect. Let
So
me
I
show
don't
you
actually see anything.
what one of your pictures will end up looking like.
Oh, I think she has a picture. She has a picture roll.
Love that.
Yeah, so if you want, you can roll your arts and craft photography skill.
I did that like all the time when I played.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So you feel like you got a pretty good shot of this. It's only illuminated by the candlelight, but you think you had the settings on the camera adjusted just right that you should get a workable picture out of this. You know that things are bad, but whenever things are at their worst is when the true journalist comes out. And that this is your opportunity to really shine. You've been waiting for something big to fall in your lap that would make or break your career. This is probably going to be it. This is an untold discovery, and you're just waiting to be rescued. It'll be happening any time now, but you might as well get some photos while you're here. And so you managed to snap quite a few really good ones. As everyone begins to explore, I'm going to unpause the game, and so if you want to move your tokens, feel free. You can see that the dark hallway is probably about 25, 30 feet in length.
Ah! Someone bumped into me. Hold on.
Oops, there we go.
All right, people, remember buddy system. We only got 2 candles.
So I noticed the writings because of the on the wall. Are they in any language I recognize?
Yeah. What languages is your character familiar with?
Greek and Latin.
Give me a Latin roll. Would probably be the closest.
Oh,
This
boy.
is so annoying. I'm rolling. I know. I'm rolling. High roller. High roller.
Yeah, these are clearly Egyptian hieroglyphs, and you
Yeah.
can't make heads or tails of this. You know that your good friend Con Shonery, this would be his bread and butter, but he is
Oh,
not with
that
us. He
yeah.
happened to be back at the mess tent and
my
missed
good
the
friend
expedition.
Con Shonery.
However, Iowa, give me an archaeology roll.
There it is.
Oh, excellent. The etchings on the wall seem to tell a story. And as Barton points these out to you, you begin to decipher them. These etchings depict a pharaoh who appears to possess great powers beyond those of ordinary mortals. The disjointed images on the panels show him smiting those who do not follow him, and that many suffered and perished under his rule. But not only this, you gain additional insight. You learn that the pharaoh rejected the concept of an afterlife, claiming it held nothing compared to the sights and visions he could unveil in this waking world. His followers would do anything for him. They would behold the truth, while those unworthy would rest with their old gods in an early grave. I've got an image of you reading this. Now, Marianne, give me a spot hidden roll. There's a crack in the wall right here.
That's That's how we do things around
Oh,
here.
there we go. There we go. Excellent.
Keep motion. That's not hard.
That's how you do it, Barton. Just roll low. you you find cracks in the wall behind which can be seen some dark, empty spaces. If you want to make a strength roll, you could try and peel some of the sandstone away from there.
There. That's easy.
Oh, there we go. An extreme success. So, with a bit of effort, a section of the etched facade comes away, revealing small openings about 2 feet wide and about 4 feet deep. And each of these houses a small linen wrapped package with a painted wooden dog head protruding from the bandages. This is clearly a mummified dog. And you would know, having prepared for this expedition, that ancient Egyptians often left animals as offerings in shrines dedicated to their dogs. So now here's a picture of you extracting one of these from one of those little alcoves.
Nice.
Wilma, you see at the far end of the hallway, there's some items on the ground. There's an ornate table and a golden chest in front of looks like a sealed archway. The left-hand bottom corner that seems to have been broken away, and it looks like a crouching adult could probably squeeze through that gap into whatever room lies beyond. The table that you see here is considerably rotted, but the heavy gold chest is ornately decorated and could easily be opened, although carrying it around would be quite difficult. It would be quite heavy. What would you like to do?
I'm like, this whole time I've just been racing around taking pictures of the walls.
Give me another photography roll. See if you get a picture of this priceless gold chest.
A little bit too dark in the candlelight.
It's a little dark, and you know, in this day and age, you wouldn't know until you develop the film whether it turned out or not. This isn't, sadly, 80 years before they had digital technology. So you think you got a good picture, but later on, should you survive when you develop it, this one just didn't seem to turn out. So right here, it looks as though there is some sort of a tunnel leading through that archway into a room beyond. Anyone want to go in there?
So this setup here is. Are there any kind of artifacts that kind of denote the peoples that would use? I know that the writings in hieroglyphics.
Give me either a history or an archaeology roll.
History or archaeology? Let me look here. All right, let's try.
Oh, there we go. So, you are familiar with your Egyptian history. That's why you came on this expedition. You were hoping to procure some items for your museum. Mm-hmm. You know that there were 3 distinct periods in ancient Egyptian history: the Old Kingdom, the Middle Kingdom, and the New Kingdom. And that they were separated by what were called intermediary periods, where there was much turmoil and confusion. Mm-hmm. And the writing style, the art style, none of this matches anything that you have learned. This is all new. This is stuff that has not been passed down through history. There were instances of gods worshipped by pharaohs. Akhenaten was one that moved Egypt away from the traditional worship and began to worship the Aten, the sun disk. And then when he died, his son Tutankhamun took over and restored Egypt back to the old religion. And every mention of Akhenaten was chiseled out of history. It was only through some rare tombs that they found this guy was even alive. And you think this might be one of those things where, people have forgotten about this and it was hidden for a reason. And a sense of unease begins to fall over you as you realize that this is not any ordinary tomb, but this is something probably hidden in the desert for a reason.
Right. So I'm relaying that information excitedly, and then less exciting as the realization is dawning on me to everybody else what I just saw and what I'm learning.
Absolutely. If anyone needs to zoom in or adjust your map, you can use your mouse scroll wheel or page up, page down. We'll zoom in and out. If you hold down the right button and drag, it will move the map for you if you need to center it.
How big is that crevice?
It's large enough you could crawl through. You'd probably have to make a dexterity roll, but it looks like it would be enough if you were to crawl that everyone should be able to make it. Does someone want to go first? Iowa, you know
there was
that
a chest?
there is a chest here, yes. Excuse me. You want to take a look at the chest?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to open it.
Oh, a
because,
chest?
You know, you just don't get anywhere unless you're taking risks.
Yeah. You open the chest, and inside you find just a few loose beads. You would expect a golden chest like this to be full of treasures, but there's just worthless bits of broken glass and pottery shards in here. This is not what you would expect in this chest. The chest alone is probably worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, but the stuff inside is worthless.
I'm
So
going to
does
pick
it
up.
look like someone got there before us?
It's possible. Yeah, maybe this isn't the first time this tomb has been opened.
I'm gonna pick up some of the pieces of the pottery and just look at them, kind of disappointed, like, oh,
Yeah.
that's it. Maybe the good stuff's farther inside.
Well, do you want to try and go through that tunnel and see what's in the next room?
Is there a way
Yeah.
I could maybe approximate the age of these beads?
Yeah, give me an appraise roll.
Does everything look to be in decent shape for like what we're expecting it to be? Like obviously this place is old.
It looks
It doesn't look like it's
essentially
about to crumble
untouched.
down.
Yeah, well, it's very old, but you do notice that the ceiling looks a little bit unsteady. Every now and then there's a few little flakes of dust that come trickling down as though there are faults in the stonework above. You're not sure what the structural integrity of this place would be. If you want to make a roll, you could do an archaeology roll to determine the structural integrity. Barton, looking at these shards, you estimate that this is at least 3,000 years old. So Iowa.
Does it sit?
Oh, sorry. I was just. Let me just preface this. Iowa. It looks as though this place is definitely unstable, and now you have a third concern that either excessive vibration or moisture from even your breath might cause the ceiling to collapse before the air runs out and before you run out of light. So everything just ratcheted up a step. Let me have you give me a sanity roll, Iowa. Ooh.
Oh, dear God.
You are going to lose.
Why is it always Iowa?
It's always Iowa. 1 point of sanity. Could have been a lot worse. Sorry, you were asking about the pottery?
Yeah, well, I was asking about those beads.
The beads, yes.
Where do those beads sit in kind of my understanding of those three kingdoms? Are they in line with any of them, or?
It seems to be more Middle Kingdom, maybe early Middle Kingdom.
Okay.
But it's hard to tell. You know that they're not likely any older than that, but
Right.
you know this could be much more recent, and that's just an old item that was brought into a more recent tomb. But you're pretty confident that this is Middle Kingdom pottery
Gotcha.
and beadwork.
Well, I say we should drag that chest back to the exit so that we can get it when we get out of here.
Give me a strength roll if you want to drag that back.
I don't know if I want to.
I mean, I could help.
I kind of
I'm
throw a
gonna
look
say,
to Iowa and I'm like, I'm an old man. 60.
I'm gonna say, oh, don't even bother with that junk. Who even knows what else we have ahead of us?
Well, I'm concerned with the chest. You know, it looks very valuable, and maybe not the beads inside of it.
I mean, I spent a lot of money on this, so I'm willing to help. So, does someone want to grab the other side with me and help me lift it? Or
So I take a
Seeing,
moment after inspecting the ceiling and I just take off my hat, rub my hands through my hair real quick, and just look at them and guys, if we could just be very careful about what we're doing, take things slow, you know, listen, this place is old. You really don't have to move something. Please don't move it. Don't touch it until we're sure it's safe.
Yeah, you could see them
oh,
dragging this down the hallway, scraping and bumping its way all the way to the door. Wilma, give me a spot hidden roll with a bonus die as you're thinking maybe there's better items deeper in, and you kind of peer through that little crack in the archway. Yeah, you see in the next room, you hold your candle down in through the opening, and there's just a field of gold in that next room. You see dozens of items that are gilt with gold, gold chairs, gold statues. Uh, the next room looks to be just a veritable hoard of treasure.
Looks like we've hit the jackpot. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna just ask. Anyone mind if I go in first?
Give
if
me
you
a
feel secure.
dexterity roll if you want to sneak in there first. Easily, you slip through. I'm going to move you into the next room.
So I guess it's ladies first. I'm gonna
Go for it,
follow.
Marianne. Give me a dexterity roll.
Oh, let's
Oh
go!
my goodness, almost a critical success. You fly through there like it's a water slide, just shoot right across the ground.
well,
Barton, are you up next?
yeah,
You're standing near the
yeah.
entrance.
You know what they say, Iowa, age before beauty.
Oh,
Fuck,
Oh my
fuck,
gosh.
fuck.
Do you want to push that roll?
Yeah, how do I do that?
So you're
I
you're
don't,
you're getting
you
wedged
click
in
on
there, and
you
as
click
you're
on the 93 and it's gonna tell you
I
how.
cannot,
But
you're kind of fuzzy for me, so, what is
oh,
it?
you click on the 93 and it should tell you the option to
Gotcha.
push.
Yeah.
there we go. So as you're
Oh,
you got it by 2 points.
I know, this is par for the course, everybody.
As you're sliding through, your ample middle gets stuck, and you're kind of wedged in there for a second, and all of a sudden you feel like I can't move. I'm going to die here. I'm trapped. And breathing becomes difficult, and you begin to force your way. And Iowa, you see more and more dust coming down from the ceiling as Barton is just kind of kicking and trying to push his way through the gap. And then finally he pops through to the other side, and you realize you've been holding your breath watching him get through that tunnel.
My knees.
Iowa, you're up next.
Don't worry, I widened it for you.
I am just very, very like beneath my breath, just mumbling and grumbling, like.
oh, no.
So when Barton went through, he must have dislodged some of the plaster, and you feel yourself getting caught in there as well. You want to push that roll? Or you can
I'll just do
spend
that, yeah.
27 luck.
What's the push thing again? I forget.
So you re-roll it. If you click on the 77, it'll ask if you want to push it. You get to re-roll, but if you fail, something negative happens. Alternatively, you can spend luck here. It costs you 27 luck, or you can just take the fail and we'll see what happens.
Well, might as well just try for.
Try a push.
No, we'll just let it fail for the moment. Hopefully, it'll teach the others a lesson. Be like,
Okay.
hey, something happened. Let's be a little more careful.
So Iowa is stuck. Marianne, you turn around and you see him struggling to get through, and you can see the look of not quite panic, but deep concern on his face.
Mhm. Hang on, I'm gonna.
Barton, I think you knocked some things loose.
Huh? What was that, Sonny?
I do
Can't quite
believe
hear
you have
you.
knocked a few things loose when you were coming through.
Yeah, I'm gonna deliberately ignore that comment. But I'm sorry, I'm hard of hearing. It's my age.
Marianne, give me a dexterity roll if you want to try and help Iowa through.
Alright.
Maybe you stick your hand in and you can feel that his belt is caught
Oh,
on
I
something.
couldn't. I'm gonna send 3 luck.
Perfect. I was going to say 3 luck would be easy. So, Marianne, you put your hand kind of in between his body and you feel there's a little sharp crag of rock that's caught on his belt. And you kind of push and work his belt past that point, and then Iowa, you're able to get into the next room. Let me pause the map and let me get on the right bit of text here. You enter a room filled to the brim with stacks of treasures that reach almost to the ceiling. A couch, chairs, tables, stone tablets, statuettes, musical instruments, tapestries, vases, sealed jars, bowls, ostrich feather fans, and chests filled with jewelry, trinkets, and combs. A chariot of gold stands in the northwest corner of the room, along with a rowboat. Give me, Barton, give me an appraise roll, and Iowa, give me an archaeology roll, and Wilma, give me a spot hidden roll. Excellent. Barton, do you want to spend 6 luck, or do you want to push your roll?
Yeah, I'll spend 6 luck to pass.
Okay. So, Iowa, you notice that none of the items in this antechamber bear any resemblance to any known period of Egyptian history. That nothing here seems to match. Barton, the gold items and the stone tablets stored here would command an incredibly high price in private sales. This would be a true windfall for your museum. And Wilma, you notice that some of the items have been broken, as if someone has moved through here quickly with little regard to their surroundings.
I'm gonna tell everyone else. Hey, reckon anyone's been in here before us?
What's the ground like?
It is a hard, chiseled out of the sandstone floor. There's a little bit of grit on there, some sand and debris, but for the most part, it is a hard floor.
Okay. So I can't. I probably wouldn't even be able to tell if there are footprints.
Give me a spot hidden with a penalty die.
Just a -1.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
God damn it.
man. At this point, it's too hard to tell. Just if you had more
Yeah.
light, maybe, but everyone's kind of been walking
I
through here, and there's very little debris on the ground to even leave a footprint.
yeah. I'm gonna. My eyes just keep flicking to these artifacts because I want them for my museum. And Iowa's words are ringing in my ear, but not to touch anything or move anything unnecessarily. But I just can't help but try to scan for the lightest item. Surely nothing will go wrong if I take something small
Give
and
me
put it into.
give me a luck roll.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Come on, man. Come
So-
on.
You're looking through it. Everything is kind of large. It's
Yeah.
nothing that you could easily pocket. You'd have to carry it around. If you want to carry something, it would occupy one of your hands. But you don't see anything small other than some coins. There would be some coins that you could easily slip into a pocket.
No, I already have antique coins, but they're not probably not the same. What value are these coins?
Give me an appraise roll.
Damn it! I don't know. I know nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
You know that they are definitely they're solid gold. They're definitely valuable, but
Okay.
you're not sure exactly what the value
That's
might be
solid
unless
gold
you.
I don't have.
Yeah, this is. I mean, even if it's just for the spot price of gold, you
Yeah.
would be a wealthy man.
I'm gonna try to pocket a few of these coins and put them into my satchel.
Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble by Iowa.
In that case, give me a roll. This is going to be sleight of hand.
Oh boy.
Give yourself a bonus die on that though. So
I'll spend
actually,
5 luck. I'll spend 5 luck.
spend 5 luck. There you go. You are able to pocket. Let's see how many gold coins.
Oh,
7
luck.
7 gold coins. Lucky 7.
yeah. It's about to be unlucky. Sure. Clearly. So I get 7 antique coins.
Wilma, you just came across something on that north wall. It looks like there's some stone lying on the ground, and there's a passageway beyond it. Looks like there's a room to the north.
Hey guys, there's another passageway past here. Let's say we move on.
All right. What could go wrong?
I'm going to pause it right there. So, Wilma, you just saw something.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, looks like.
You see that there is a large statue. It looks like a mummified man. As you get closer, you see it is indeed. It's a mummified man impaled on a long spear to hold him upright. And as if that wasn't gruesome enough, the head has been replaced. This mummified person has the head of a crocodile. And seeing this, give me a sanity roll. You are going to lose 1 point of sanity. This guard is holding a weapon. He's holding an ancient battle axe in his hands.
Jeepers. I'm going to take a picture of it.
Okay, give me a photography roll. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, you get a great shot of this. Imposing and gruesome. This could be the cover of Time magazine when you get out of here.
Any of you boys know anything about this?
Iowa, give me an archaeology roll.
That is a 7.
You definitely know that this is commonplace. The Egyptian gods were very frequently depicted as human forms with animal heads. That this crocodile-headed god would be Sobek, but this is not how Sobek is usually presented, never as a mummy like this, and never as a man impaled on a spear with a crocodile's head thrust in the place of the head of this man. Let me have you give me a sanity roll for observing this as well. Oh, well done. You lose 0. You've seen enough mummies. That doesn't bother you. It's kind of disturbing, but you needn't lose any sanity overseeing that. Now, Wilma, you see there's another statue down in that corner. And this similar statue, but this, rather than having the head of a crocodile, this has the head of a jackal. And this one is holding an ancient khopesh, a curved sword. And both of these weapons look to be in relatively good condition, if a little tarnished with age. They seem to be standing near a heavy stone slab blocking an entrance, much like the one that has fallen to the north, but this one seems to be held fast. And you're standing right in front of that stone entrance right there.
Anyone want to give me a hand with this?
Give it a push.
I mean, I guess I'll go if nobody else is.
Well, Marianne, as you pass by those statues, you give me a sanity roll
Yeah.
as well.
I was guessing this was coming. That's nothing.
Not yet.
That's
You've seen worse bouncers outside of the clubs in New York City. This is no big deal. Let me have who has the highest strength between the two of you?
I've got 50.
I also have 50.
Whoever wants to roll can use a bonus die from the help of the other person. So who would like
I'll
to
roll.
roll?
Go for it.
Okay,
You know.
go for it, Wilma.
That was your idea, so go for it.
I'm no stranger to getting my hands dirty.
You succeed, but you only succeed in giving it all. You get pushed with all of your might. The two of you combined, the slab does not budge an inch. It just simply does not move. You might as well be pushing against a mountain.
Well, it looks like this
you're
way's
moving
no
the
good.
stone.
So, should we go in that corridor that you saw earlier?
To the north,
Yeah, I guess there's
up and
there's nowhere else.
through here. Who leads
Come
the
now,
way?
intrepid explorers. I'm gonna ask everyone to stand in the doorway so I can take a picture.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Everyone, position yourselves for the photo. And Wilma gets back, gets a good distance. Give me a photography roll.
I'm 100% talking the entire time. Like, I appreciate the excitement for this, but people, we are currently trapped in here. Do you not think we should probably trying to find our way out?
Wilma, do you want to push your photography roll or spend some luck to make sure you get a good picture?
I'm gonna think that it's fine for now.
As
There must
far
be
as you
more
know,
further
this would
in.
be a great picture. When it gets developed, it turns out to be slightly underexposed. It wouldn't be worthy of publication, but it definitely, there's enough there that you might keep that for yourself to remind you of the fun adventure you had on this trip.
Yeah, very fun. It's shaping.
Who's leading the way into the chamber to the north?
I will.
Perfect. Let me pause it
I will
right
go
there. So,
Oh shit. What did you do?
Barton,
I just touched some stuff. That's it.
So, Barton, this room is modestly filled with religious artifacts. The walls are lined with, 3-inch high funerary cones made from clay. There are murals on the southern and northern walls. We'll get to those in just a second. But the main thing that you see here is a large mat upon which sprawls a human skeleton clothed in decaying tatters. And beside the corpse are a satchel and a small sack.
Oh, is the satchel... What does the satchel look like?
Give me an appraise roll with a bonus die.
Please roll. Bro.
Do you want to push that?
Sure.
There we go. This is a relatively modern satchel. This looks like this is maybe 15 years old, maybe 20 at the most. The satchel is filled with gold and bronze jewelry, and you know that a person could easily live off the contents of that sack for the remainder of their life. The satchel contains a trowel, a flask half filled with fetid water, a German passport, a stick of dynamite, and a leather-bound journal.
Oh, so it's... Okay. So he's been here way later because he's got dynamite.
Give me a library use roll. It's a strange skill to have, but it's super common in Call of Cthulhu. As you inspect the passport.
Huh?
Do you want to push it? You're actually pretty good at that. You want to push that?
Yeah.
There you go. So the passport, it looks like it's for someone named Sasha Karner, born August 2nd, 1880. Their place of residence is Berlin.
Ooh.
There is a leather-bound journal. Let me post a picture of this. And I'm going to read the journal to you. 7th August, 1916. Word has reached us of fierce fighting to the north, close to the Suez Canal. Our men are scared enough as it is without the fear of being killed in any crossfire. Their superstitious beliefs have delayed the dig more than once, and I do not care for any further stoppages. We dig tirelessly through the loose sand and rock. We are close. And then just under a month later, the 3rd of September, 1916. Today was glorious. We have found the entrance. Removing the doorway was difficult, but we created a pulley system that allowed us entry. More work greets us inside. Limestone chips have clogged the entirety of the tunnel. I have halted the removal of the stones until I have surveyed the structure and documented what we have learned thus far. Sutton thinks my meticulous records are unnecessary and time-consuming. The 1st of December, 1916. Finally, the tunnel is almost clear. Some of the workers have taken a great interest in the damaged hieroglyphs in the passageway. Today we remove the last of the stone chips and explore. The stonework looks unstable. It may be too risky to use the explosives. And then the 3rd of December, 1916, the last entry. Sutton is dead. The local labor attacked us and broke his neck when he refused to be forced inside the tomb. Beware the children of the Sphinx. I plan on waiting a couple of hours in the hope that they will have gone. I'll gather some of the jewelry and then make my escape. This place will not be my tomb. I can hear noises. Something else is here with me.
Oh, wow.
You begin to feel your heart beating in your chest.
Yeah. My hands are shaking. I'm gonna go back and kind of regroup with the rest of them and share what I've just found out.
As you go to head back, you notice the southern entry of the mural on the southern wall. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And it looks like this.
That's not ominous.
Mm,
That's a
That's
completely
perfectly
normal piece of
fine.
art.
Yeah.
This depicts a
Yeah.
large painting of a smiling, black-robed pharaoh holding an oversized set of scales on which a heart is being weighed against a platter of dead animals. A kneeling figure with the head of a wolf has a chest wound that is being stretched open by two small men. There are some hieroglyphs below the painting. You recognize that the kneeling, dog-headed figure may be the representation of an Egyptian god, either Anubis or Set. And this scene shares similarities to the weighing of the heart ceremony, where the gods judged if a person could enter the afterlife. Give me an occult roll.
I'm not good at these. I'm not good at any role, clearly. But yeah. Yep.
Nope. All you know is this is pretty creepy. Creepy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm. Yep.
Wilma, from your vantage, you can see both the northern mural as well as some sort of shrine right here. Let me describe what you see. The shrine is there's an inverted 5-foot tall golden ankh. There's hundreds of golden tendrils reaching out from the symbol. The tendrils are motionless, but they give the impression of movement and are distinctly unsettling to look at. You would know that the ankh is a symbol that represents life. However, being inverted must mean something different. Perhaps this is a willful desecration of a religious symbol.
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Okay, give me a photography roll. Oh, excellent. Well done. This is going to turn out spectacularly. The to the north, the mural. Let me post a picture. The mural on the northern wall depicts a sickening scene of an Egyptian city being attacked by an army of horrific beings. There are two notable types of creature, those with the bodies of men and the heads of animals, who wield various weapons, and those with the bodies of animals and the heads of men. Green tendrils burst from the ground and sky, tearing the city and its occupants apart. Some of the creatures eat corpses that have been laid upon tables, while others frolic in the chaos. A pharaoh, robed entirely in black, is depicted with an impossibly dark face and seated atop a pyramid-like throne borne by the hybrid monsters. He is being carried through the horrific scene. Wilma, give me a sanity roll. You will lose 1 point of sanity.
Phew. Just a very weird.
Yeah, everything in here looks off. This is unlike anything you prepared for. You studied the pictures of King Tut's tomb before you came on this expedition, and this was not anything remotely close to what they found in there, or in any tomb that you've studied.
I'm gonna look at the mural and see if I can recognize the city by any landmarks of any place that I've been.
Yes. Give me a roll. Let me see what skill I want. Navigation roll. Let me have you give me... Oh, actually, not navigation. Let's do... In fact, you don't even have navigation, so we won't do that one. Let's do... Let's do history. Give me a history roll.
I'm going to spend the luck for that one.
Spend the luck? Okay. You are not positive the city, but you have a sinking suspicion that this is the city of Deir el-Bahri, which that's the common name for the city. But this was one of those cities, not unlike Akhenaten, who founded a new city to worship a new god. This was one of those old ruined cities that looks to have been only inhabited for a short period of time, and you suspect that whatever happened there is likely what brought about the destruction of that city. And you know that now it's nothing but ruins. This is not any of the major cities in Egypt. This is a site out in the desert that was only discovered within the last 30 years.
Seems to me that we really should be finding a way out of here.
When you say that,
Uh-oh.
you hear a sound.
Oh,
A great blast of wind courses through the room, extinguishing the candles. Give me just a moment. I'm going to change the map.
Always doing unnecessary stuff. That's not needed.
Let me see. I'll put you approximately where everyone was. I think Marianne was over here, and I think Iowa was about there. Okay, you'll have to get your candles relit. Marianne
Yes.
and Iowa use.
Care to give a girl a light?
So
got a light?
Barton helps Wilma to get her candle lit. Iowa and Marianne, you come face to face with something entirely terrible. Let me get this image up here.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
I see this every day at parties.
You heard the stone slab being pushed into the room, and you see this creature lurking in the room just to the east. A huge mummified being of great height and power.
Uh-oh.
Marianne and Iowa, give me a sanity roll.
Again with the unnecessary stuff. Oh God.
Oh boy.
The worst is it was on 0-0 for a long while. I
Right.
thought.
Iowa, you lose 1 point. Marianne, you're going to lose 1d6. Let's see how many points you lose.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, it was on a 5 for a second.
Yeah.
So you will lose 3. Where are we at sanity-wise? Let me just check everyone here.
I've lost 4 total in my daily.
So Iowa can lose 5 more from his daily. Marianne can lose
10 more.
10 more. Barton can lose.
I'm fine. Iowa is the weak one.
Let's see. Barton can lose. Yeah, so Iowa's the weak one. It may come down to Iowa going crazy. There's still time, though, so he's not crazy yet. But I am going to drag everyone into combat. So I'm going to drag everyone's tokens.
uh-oh.
Let me start combat.
Yeah. May I suggest that someone grabs that dynamite? Just
So the way
right.
that combat works, it goes in dexterity order. So right now, Marianne will go first, and then Wilma, and then Iowa, Barton, and then this creature will go last. It does not. It's not aware of Wilma and Barton. It is very much aware of Marianne and Iowa. Now, Wilma, you just moved down into that room to where you can see it. Give me a sanity roll as well. Ooh.
Oh.
You will lose 1d6 points of sanity.
Oh Lord!
Oh gosh. Okay.
No,
So
that's not the time
no.
for that, Wilma.
So
No.
Never seen that
anytime,
one before.
anytime you lose 5 or more points in a single blow, there's a chance that you will go temporarily insane. So you need to make an intelligence roll. So basically what's happening is you just saw something and your brain is trying to piece together what might have caused that. And if you pass your intelligence roll, that means that you are fully aware that this is something terrible. If you
So you
fail
want
it,
to
which you
fail it.
failed, that means you just block that out and it just goes back into the back of your mind and you'll deal with it in therapy years from now. But for now, fight or flight's taken over and you have full control of your senses. How, I don't know, but you do. You by 7 points you made that. So you are on the knife's edge of going insane, but you're not there yet. So, Marianne, you are up first in combat. Let me get combat started here. Perfect. Marianne, you're up first. What do you do?
I'm good with a firearm, but I don't have one. So
You do
that's
not.
great.
I think Iowa has a gun, and I think that's it. Now you're standing next to that statue that has a large battle axe, or you could grab any sort of, item on the ground. There's things you could pick up and throw, things you could swing like clubs.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna throw a decent
You do have
large
a
rock.
small pocket knife. It would be like a lady's pocket knife. It's an ivory handle. It's more decorative than anything. Probably a letter opener.
No, I'm gonna throw a rock at it, like not a pebble, but a bit bigger than that.
Let me give you. It's called grave goods. It's just something that you might find and be able to pick up. I'm going to add that to your character sheet. So
Okay.
if you want to make an attack with that, make a fighting throw roll.
Oh, fine. Throw. Hang on. Oh, okay.
Oh my
nice!
gosh. Okay, go ahead and roll damage on that.
How do I do that? Hang on. Damage. Is it this? Hang on.
It's going to be. Let me pull up your character sheet. It's going to be 1d4
1d4.
plus.
Okay.
You don't have a damage bonus, so yeah, just 1d4. And then go ahead and click on the roll damage on the chat bar. 1 point of damage. And
Hey, he got something.
let me see, does this guy does not have armor, so he's going to take 1 point of damage as you pelt him
And
with a.
can I also move or
Yes,
not?
you can. Yep, you can move.
So how much can I move?
You can move. What's your movement?
7. It
Yep.
says
So,
7.
so like 7 squares.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I moved away.
Perfect. Up
Right
next
here.
is Wilma. You might be hidden behind Iowa, so I'm just going to move Iowa just
Yeah, I'm
out
just
of the
standing
way.
perfectly
There we go.
behind him.
He makes a good wall, a good door.
Sorry, where are you seeing how much we can move? Oh, 8. Okay. Sorry, so you said the statue in front of me has an axe?
So yeah, this statue right here is holding an axe. This
And the
one
other one
down
had
here
a-
has like a big sword. And
Well, why make it more difficult than it needs to be? I'm gonna dart forward and try to grab that axe from the statue.
Okay, give me a dexterity roll as you try to wrench that out of the hands. Do you want to push that? Or spend 29 luck?
I'm actually going to dart to the other statue, seeing as this one seems like it's stuck.
Okay. Make another dex roll for that. There we go. All right, let me give you the sword. I'm going to add that to your character sheet. That now shows up under your combat. That's going to about take up your turn getting that sword and moving. But now you are armed. Let's go to Iowa. You have a pistol, sir.
I only got 3 bullets, I think, though. To save those.
Save one for yourself, at least.
I just assume they're expensive back in these days. How big is the opening where this creature is?
It's probably 10 feet tall and 10 feet wide.
So I'm trying to see if I can push something over to get in its way to slow it down.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff here. There's tables and chairs and all sorts of things.
What is this thing I'm clicking on?
That's the big stone slab that was in the way. You definitely could not easily push
Move
that
it.
over.
So I'll just move forward and just throw this little gator thing hopefully in the way a bit.
Yeah, give me a dexterity roll to kind of drop that in its path.
You mean a strength roll?
Or strength roll, sorry. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I was like,
You got it. The statue topples over. The battle axe comes loose from its hands as the statue actually crumbles into several pieces when it hits the ground. It's quite fragile, but it is impeding it somewhat. We will go to Barton Modi. Your turn. So you haven't seen this thing, but you probably heard
No.
people
I
screaming,
hear
things
the-
falling over.
Yeah, and I heard the roar.
Yes.
Or yeah. I'm going to.
And you are in this room. There is a stick of dynamite in that satchel.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go and reach for that.
And I
stick
did
of dynamite.
suggest that he took it earlier.
Let me just add that
Uh-huh.
to your character sheet just so we know you have it. In case it comes in handy later on. That should be in your gear. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then it blew all our candles out, huh?
Yes. So
But we did-
I think you got yours relit and you relit
Yeah.
Wilma's.
Right. I'm gonna run kind of towards where I can see what's happening.
Okay.
Uh,
When you get into within sight of this creature,
yeah.
you need to make a sanity roll.
Oh boy. I've been rolling so well. Okay. Yikes. Okay.
You will lose 1d6.
Okay, okay.
Okay, 1 point. That's
If
doable.
he
Alright.
rolled 6 with the dynamite in his hand,
Right?
oh lord.
Okay. How far away is everybody from this thing?
Wilma is like maybe 10 feet. Iowa's
God.
like 15 feet. You're probably 20 feet. And Marianne's a good 30 feet or so.
How's your
Okay.
aim, old man?
I'm not good. But we're gonna have to make do. I'm gonna, instead of throwing the dynamite at him, I'm gonna try to throw it just a little bit behind him. See if that will work.
Do you have matches?
I do, but I'm using my candle to light it.
Oh, your
like-
candle. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using the candle.
Give me a... it's going to be a throw roll. It's under fighting
You guys
throw.
better. Yep, you guys better run.
Now, Iowa, when you see him getting
Oh,
ready to light this and throw it.
Tell me you have like
What's your
50 lost.
reaction?
I have luck. I have luck, but it's not. This is a hefty purchase. Uh,
So,
yeah, I'll do it.
so Iowa, you see him lighting this stick of dynamite. What's your response or reaction to that?
Uh-oh.
I mean, just complete and utter incredulousness at the situation, and then just immediately trying to dive out of the way.
Hey, we're dealing with monsters and shit. Let's...
Are you going to spend all that luck, 47 points?
Hell yeah. Might as
Okay.
well.
You throw the dynamite into
Yeah.
it lands just beyond, and
Yeah,
there's
I'm trying to catch it, but I'm not trying to catch her.
okay.
So,
Wilma, give me a luck roll with a penalty die.
Oh, shit.
uh-oh. So we all die. This is good.
I have a chance.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
you managed to. You see what's happening. You see the sizzling fuse on the dynamite as it arcs through the air, and you immediately lay down on the ground, take cover. There's a massive explosive sound. The concussion deafens everyone. All the candles go out, and you're plunged back into darkness. You begin to feel thudding sounds as part of the ceiling in the room beyond begins to collapse in on itself. Dust fills the entire chamber. You're choking on the dust. You might even feel blood trickling from your ears, from perforated eardrums. Who gets their candle lit first? I would say probably Marianne would have the easiest chance of getting it lit.
Problem is, Iowa never gave me one.
Oh, you don't have one. Aha.
Oh, I thought everybody got a candle.
No, he gave only 2 away.
Yep.
So, yep, Iowa's got the candles.
No. I got it to.
Oh,
I give it to Barton, and then not the photographer.
See,
I thought was the 2 people.
I thought.
Oh, I didn't realize we rationed the
I
candles.
thought it was Wilma who had it.
Yeah, I
the photographer.
thought Barton and Wilma had the candles.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We didn't have enough candles to go around?
No, we did. It's just you.
Yes,
It
just
uses
chose not to give them away.
The
I mean, I can tell you guys, and then you guys can lose sanity if you really want.
let's say Wilma.
I assume
you get your,
I assume she wasn't having it because of the camera. Because her camera's definitely taking 2 hands to use.
Oops, this whole time I've been walking around pretending
just,
I've had a
just
candle.
blindly. You've got echolocation. No one knew you had bat powers.
That's why I said at the beginning, buddy system.
So who has a candle? Who wants to light it?
I
know Barton has one.
have a candle.
Okay, you get your candle lit,
Yeah.
and you see no sign of the creature, but there are
Okay, that's
bits of
good news.
stone and plaster and fragments
That's
of
bad
wood
news.
everywhere.
I'm looking for everybody else. I'm trying to see if maybe I could ascertain if they're all alive or dead or what happened, because I have no clue if I just killed anybody.
So Marianne and Iowa and Wilma are crawling on the ground, picking themselves up. There's no sign of the creature, but the room beyond seems to be open.
At this point, I'm just running on instinct, and like the anger at the situation just takes over me, and I'm just not fully shouting, but definitely in a loud voice, kind of getting up in his face, like, "What are you doing?" And I just completely and utterly let slip everything I've been like hiding so far. Like, we are trapped in here. There's a limited amount of air. This entire place is about to fall down on us, and I just start going into it. And then like a minute in, I realize what I just said, and I'm like, Ugh.
Everyone give me a
Try-
sanity roll.
Yeah.
Not.
Appreciate it.
Well, I guess it's out of the bag now. Now you
Yeah.
can see why I was trying to rush us through this.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh boy.
Oh.
We made it. We made it. We made it.
So Wilma did not make it. So everyone that made it, you do not lose any sanity. Wilma, you're going to lose 1d4.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, I think that puts you over your daily. Yes, it does.
Oh shit.
So you
What
are
happened
you are now indefinitely insane, which means this is not something you can just easily shrug off. Now I've got a
Trapped?
page here that talks about Wilma if she goes insane. Oh, okay. So you will have an involuntary action. You're going to curl up in a ball, and you're holding your hands over your head, and then you begin to rip your hair out in great chunks. And you're just pulling by the root, ripping and wrenching hair out. You want to be anywhere but here.
I'm just gonna be saying over and over again, trapped? Trapped?
Yeah, just rocking back and forth, pulling out clumps of hair. Marianne, you see what she's doing, and
Yeah, can I try to calm her down?
yeah, give me a psychology roll.
Yeah, I was afraid that's the choice it would make, but let's try anyway. Oh no!
Oh, when Marianne comes over, Wilma, and puts her hands on you, you see a doctor in a white coat, and he's shining a. It's the candle she's holding, but it's like a bright light shining in your eyes, and this is a scene that there was a time in your youth when you were being questioned by a doctor, and your parents were concerned about you, about acting out, about you had a habit of pulling out your hair when you were stressed, and you see this, and the memories begin to flood back of this doctor, and you're a full-grown woman now. You're not a child, and you're prepared to defend yourself. What do you do? How do you react at seeing this doctor come up and put hands on you?
I'm going to just throw myself at the doctor, just yelling like, not again, not anymore.
Give me a fighting brawl roll. And Marianne, you can dodge or you can fight back.
Do I have to even if she failed? Or...
You don't have to. If you dodge, you just need a regular success, and then you'll be able to get out of the way. If you fight back, there's a chance that you'll smack her or hit her or do something to try to calm her.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna try to fight back, I guess.
So then give me a fighting brawl.
But in the way that I'm trying to smack her away, not trying to, Oh, and I failed.
And you failed. So you guys are just kind of slapping at each other. You're trying to grab her wrist so she can't hit you. She's raking for your eyes, trying to put a stop to it. Gentlemen, what are you doing while this is going on? You see the two ladies just going at it.
Just getting right up in there, grabbing them both by the shoulder, just pulling apart, just loudly saying, "Calm it down."
Give me a roll. Let's make it a. Let's do.
I was just trying to help.
Give me a persuade roll, or sorry, an intimidate roll. Do you want to push that or spend luck?
I haven't done anything. We'll try pushing it this time. See what happens.
Oh boy.
It works.
Oh, so Marianne, you hear the voice of reason, and you start to back up. But Wilma, this is now the orderly that when you were young took you firmly by the wrist and dragged you down the hall into that room. And you can still smell that chlorine, that sanitized smell. It's making you sick. The orderly's trying to get in your face and tell you what to do. What's your reaction here?
I'm going to shove his arm off and bare my teeth at him to see how, like, I'm not going anywhere with you, and I'm gonna actually take off through the entranceway there.
Okay, go ahead and move your figure. Perfect. Once you get in there, you can see the shattered remains of whatever structure was in here before it was obliterated by dynamite. There's a huge golden sarcophagus. It looks like this is where that creature was dwelling before it began to stalk you. Let me pause for just a second. Let me pull up my document here. Excuse me. You see some scenes on the outside of the wooden case that was obliterated, and scenes of atrocious and blasphemous sacrificial ceremonies. Figures are depicted embalming screaming men and women. The scenes are horrific and include people being used as fuel for ceremonial fires.
Fire.
Give me a sanity roll, and if you fail this, you'll have another bout of insanity. Oh, made it by 1. So, now that you have some distance, people aren't in your face, they're not trying to grab you or stop you, you begin to calm down and begin to relax and survey the scenes. What is everyone else doing?
I'm still trying to clear the ringing from my ear from the dynamite in an enclosed space.
Give me a first aid roll.
Can I just see if the place where we crawled through, is it still open, or did it get blocked by the dynamite and
Give
stuff?
me
Can I
a
go
spot hidden roll as you go over there.
here?
You said a first aid roll?
First aid, please.
Okay.
And me said spot hidden, right?
Yes.
Where oh, there it is. No, not handguns.
How exactly are you trying to fix things?
Yeah. Ah.
Marianne, yes, it is still open. That passageway is still accessible. Barton, you take a handkerchief and hold it up to your ear, and you look at it, and there's blood on it. You're definitely bleeding from your ears.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I fear.
Iowa, what are you
Okay.
doing? Iowa, what are you doing?
He's muted.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep, I ran to go get food real quick. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Honestly, probably just taking a moment to calm myself down in the corner. Just like I said, she ran away. Be just like, let her run away, let her calm down.
Yep.
Just
Yeah, you think
take a moment,
the
think,
worst
breathe.
thing you could do would be to follow her and chase after her. You know, she needs space and time. And
But like, are we hearing any sound while we're here?
no,
Like,
all
or-
you hear is the ringing in your ears of that
Yeah.
explosion. Wilma, give me a spot hidden roll. Oh, excellent. There's something to the south. It looks like like another doorway to the south, or excuse me, an archway. Looks like it leads into another chamber. And as you head in there, let me just give you the little flavor text here. This room is filled with an assortment of treasures. There's sculptures, ceramics, small boats, and chariots made from gold, even a model of an entire Egyptian city. You also detect a stone chest, and you see there's some debris on the stone chest, and you see that it is vibrating rhythmically, almost like to the like a heartbeat. Sometimes you might see your skin just pulsating with a heartbeat like rhythm, and it seems that the dust and debris that has fallen on that from the explosion is pulsating.
I'm going to reach out almost as if I can't help myself and touch the top of the chest.
When you touch the chest, you don't hear it as much as you feel it. And it is definitely a heartbeat coming from that chest. Do you slide the lid off?
Yeah, I try to.
Give me a strength roll. Excellent. Inside are 5 canopic jars, each carved from limestone. 4 are topped with an animal head, a falcon, a crocodile, an ibis, and a wolf, and the 5th jar has a carved inverted ankh jutting up from its lid. Give me a history or an archaeology roll. Oh, well done. You know that these jars were used to store the internal organs of those who underwent mummification, and traditionally there would only be 4 jars. You know that these are kind of wrong. The jar containing the lungs usually has a baboon head, and the stomach is usually topped with a jackal's head, and a human head is on the lid of the jar containing the liver, and the intestines have a falcon-headed jar, but these are completely different. The falcon-headed one looks kind of correct, but the others are not even close. You feel the pulse getting stronger from that 5th jar, the one with the inverted ankh.
I'm gonna start reaching out towards it, and then I'm going to catch myself and stumble back.
As this happens, um, Iowa, you see something looming in that doorway that Wilma just ran through. And you're not positive what it is, but you see a shape, and it begins to emerge. And you see that it is, in fact, that creature. Part of it is blasted away from the dynamite, but it looks like it's ready for round 2.
Oh shit.
Let me pull everyone into initiative. Marianne, you will go first.
Oh boy. At that distance, I don't know that I can do much. Do I have anything to throw around me?
Yeah, you could grab some more of those grave
Grave
goods.
goods.
Yep, and
Yeah.
you could pick up something and try and throw it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Nah.
So it smashes into the wall next to the entranceway and is basically ineffective. Next in the order, we come up to Wilma. You are not aware of what's going on here. You can't hear it because your ears are ringing. But you're in the room with these 5 jars, surrounded by treasure.
I'm just gonna keep looking around the room,
Give me
but I'm gonna take a picture of the jars first.
Perfect. Give me a photography roll. you think that one turned out. It's tough to tell. You're sweating. Your hands are shaking. Turns out it's going to be a little blurry when you develop that. This room is just filled with treasure. There's enough here that if you were to pocket some of these items, you could likely set yourself up for life. You want to take any of these treasures?
No, I'm looking for a big story here.
The most immediate story would be this strange burial that has been done wrong. This is something that would be new to history, that it's never have been known to have been done like this. This is likely the story. So you'd maybe study those jars a little bit more. As you look at them, in fact, maybe do you take some out to try and get pictures of them?
Yeah, I'm going to pick up the one with the inverted ankh.
Okay.
Especially because there was that statue that we saw in the room earlier as well.
When you pick this up, you distinctly feel the heartbeat as this jar pulsates in your hands. Give me another sanity roll. Oh, well done. This is not unexpected, but as you hold this, it feels powerful. Like this jar, this is the thing that, this would be the story, whatever is in this jar. Let's go. Next in the order is going to be Iowa. You are coming face to face with this abomination.
I know what to do as a player, but my character doesn't. So let's see. What do we think Iowa would do in character? Doesn't want to use the gun yet because that's for emergency last-minute stand.
Isn't that an emergency?
brother, we're facing against an unimaginable horror.
This thing just took dynamite and survived, so bullets not doing much in his mind. That's why it's
I mean, how damaged does it look?
It's pretty badly damaged. It's the whole section of its torso is missing. There's just tatters of bones kind of hanging down. Its left leg is mostly denuded of bone around the thigh. You can just see the femur kind of blackened and glistening. So
is that axe still on the floor?
Yeah. In fact, it's pretty close to you if you want to pick that axe up.
Can we try taking it out of this leg so it can't move?
Yeah. Let me put the axe in your character sheet here. There. You want to try and chop it in the leg? I'm going to give you a bonus die on that because he's badly wounded. That's okay. Oh, you
I already rolled.
Oh!
You got an extreme success. This creature is going to fight back. Oh. Smash. There we go. And he got a regular success. So your damage will take effect. So in the chat bar, if you want to click roll damage.
Oh, it says I lack permission to do so.
I'll do it for you. It falls prone as you hew the leg out from under it. Let me knock it down here. There we go. So it falls down to the ground, clatters down to its side, and begins to crawl, pulling its lower body by its arms, just dragging itself along the floor, still heading towards you. Let's go to Barton. You're up.
I quite literally have no clue. I have no weapons.
You can pick up some, it's just called grave goods, just junk or not junk, valuables, like priceless heirlooms that are
Yeah.
in here. Let me just throw some into your inventory. And you
Right
can
this
use
there,
it.
John. Yeah.
Yeah, literally not junk. Let me put some in your inventory, and you can throw it. You can go up and try and club it.
I'm gonna try to keep my distance.
Okay, give me a fighting throw if you want to throw some stuff at it.
Book.
Oh,
I thought that was 10 for a second.
I know, me too.
You can't push a combat roll. You can spend luck. If you got 50 luck, you can blow it all on
Hell
this.
no. I have 2.
He already spent 47, so I don't think.
I'm gonna try my hardest to just create distance
Okay.
from this thing.
Yeah, you're able to move. The beast's turn. It's going to stagger and crawl its way towards Iowa, and it's coming at you. It is going
Making my way down.
In fact, it is going to punch at you with its hand. It's going to have a penalty die.
Ooh.
So you can fight back or dodge. Since it missed, if you fight back, if you get a success, you'll be able to chop it with the axe.
Oh, we're aiming for the arms now.
Yep.
So I just normal. There we go.
Oh my goodness. Okay. If you want to roll damage, it's going to be 1d6 plus 1. You can either click on the damage on your character sheet. Yeah, there we go. And go ahead and...
There we go. Oh, 6.
Oh, nice.
7 again.
Sweet. This thing is almost down.
Needs gun and dynamite.
How strong is that thing? Like, you cut its leg,
you just took one of the arms off. You take it off just below the elbow. Marianne, your turn.
What am I going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'm gonna do close combat, I guess. And gonna with
and you will get a bonus die because it's prone.
Okay.
So I think I have to add that. Yeah,
because I'm stronger. Fighting brawl, can that be used with the grave goods as well?
Yep. Okay. You're just smashing it with clubbing it with it.
Damn. So close.
But it will
can I spend luck?
You can spend luck.
Yeah.
Yep, you can't push it, but you can spend luck.
Oh, yes. Spend 6 luck. That's what I'm going to do.
It is going to fight back. It's going to have a penalty die because it's already attacked in the round. In fact, it's going to have 2 because it's prone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for your grave goods.
I don't see the roll damage button.
So on your grave goods, it does 1d4.
Oh, okay.
Yep, right there.
Okay. Again, 1!
Oh, no. Oh, shoot.
Twice now.
Let's see.
I mean, I participate.
It's so close. I think next up is Wilma.
I'm going to open the jar and reach in.
Inside the jar, you see a black leathery heart, and this heart is pulsing in your hand, and there's slime and mucus that's bulging out of the various vessels that lead off from this heart, kind of bubbling out of it. And as this pulsates in your hand, give me another sanity roll.
Oh. That's gonna hurt.
Yep, so you're gonna lose one, but that's the least of your concerns. You're gonna have a bout of madness that is going to last for only one round, which is good. It is going to be... Gonna have a different bout of madness. Let's see, let me roll a 6-sided die. Number two. Number two is... Oh, it's a hysterical outburst. So you're holding this heart and you're just laughing and you're holding it up and looking at it and just cackling with unimagined terror as you see this. And your only reaction is to laugh as you hold this thing in your hand. And you know that this is some otherworldly, inhuman item that you hold in your hands. And could this actually be a living heart? And all you can do is just laugh, as the world burns. Up next is Iowa.
All right, taking off its final arm, hopefully.
Go ahead and chop away. You get let me add a bonus die onto that. Okay, go ahead and roll. It's going to fight back. With the penalty die. Ooh. It's going to get you. You're only going to take half of this damage, though. Okay, so you're going to take 5 points of damage. So I'll go ahead and adjust that on your hit points. So you just took half of your hit points in damage. So this is what's called a major wound. You need to make a constitution check or you will fall unconscious. As it reaches its arm up and grabs you by the neck and pulls you down towards it, wrenching you forward and off your feet. If you want to click on that constitution check box in the chat bar.
Won't let me.
Oh, let me do it for you. Oh, you resist. You remain conscious, but you are prone, and you are severely wounded, but you are still in the fight.
And real quick, back to the attack I did.
Yes.
I can use luck on that one?
You can use luck, yes.
All right.
You cannot press or push it, but you can use luck.
Or might as well.
Perfect. So then in that case, you do not take the damage. Fighting back, he has to get a higher success than you did. So let me put your hit points back up there. Let me get your stats.
So 6 damage to him.
Perfect. That's going to finish him off. Tell me how you take out this beast yet again.
Oh, I'm just full on wailing at him, like immediately just like not like full on baseball swing, but kind of baseball swing to the legs as he falls.
Nice.
Just going into the animalistic instinct, just smash, smash, smash. Just letting out the frustration of anger of being stuck in this tomb. No one's trying to be safe. No one's trying to be.
Bits and
And like
pieces
with
of
each
him
swing, I'm just
fly
like
everywhere.
complaining.
Yeah, I've got blood
in this
everywhere
tomb.
now.
Dynamite blowing up. Weird creatures. And just like every swing, just another like weird complaint.
Nice. Let's go back to Barton. What are you doing right now as you see Iowa just level this creature with that ancient battle axe?
I'm gonna go and brawl with it. I'm gonna go. I figured throwing stuff does not work, but maybe getting up close will.
You go up there and you just start wailing on this thing. It's clearly deceased, but you're taking out some of your frustrations on it as well.
Yeah. I know. I wasted dynamite on this thing. I'm gonna get mine.
Marianne, what do you do?
Yeah. Oh, I add to the pipeline.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're piling on.
I use my goods and I just smack it in its face like
Nice.
again and again.
Wilma, what do you do?
We're all perfectly sane. We're totally sane.
Right?
We're totally
Is the heart still beating in my hand?
It is still beating in your hand.
Okay, I would have clenched my hands around it, because it's really slippery from all the
All the
Food
mucus.
shooting out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to walk with it back out to the other room to show the others.
Perfect. Go ahead and move your token out towards that room. As you head that way, the rest of you see Wilma come around the corner. In her hands is this blackened heart that she's cradling, kind of holding it firmly. You see it pulsing in her hands. She's got a look on her face that is the look of someone who is not well.
Yeah.
The heart begins to beat more strongly the closer you get to that abomination. And as you step near it, you see the abomination begin to twitch. You see fingers twitching on the hand, and it slowly begins to raise its shoulders up as it begins to pick itself up off the ground.
Seriously?
We gotta destroy the heart.
Round 3?
Round 3.
We have to destroy the heart.
Marianne, what do you do?
I mean, I don't want to hurt Wilma.
Yeah, is this where Iowa uses the gun?
Oh.
Can I try to pry the heart from her hand and try to throw it away?
Do you
far
want
from us?
to? Do you try to snatch it out of her hands, or do you ask her for it?
Oh no, I tried to snatch it.
Okay, give me a dexterity roll. And
Alright,
Wilma,
because-
you can make a dexterity roll if you want to prevent her from grabbing it out of your hands.
Yeah,
Or do you
in
give
my
it to
head
her?
I'm
I'm not even
saying
expecting
she's
it,
not
I'm just
gonna
laughing.
want to. Alright, I got it.
So you're just laughing, and she reaches her hands out and just pulls it out, and it almost squirts loose from your hands for a moment. And it feels good to not have that beating heart in your hands anymore. It almost feels as though whatever that terrible feeling that was coming over you is beginning to slowly wane. Now, Marianne, as you hold the heart, give me a sanity roll.
Oh Lord.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay, that was on a 5 for a second, went to a 2. A 2 is manageable. So it begins to squirm in your hands as you still don't quite hear it. Your ears are still ringing, but you can feel that pulsing in your hand. And the thing on the ground lets out a bellow as it begins to pull itself up.
Can I still manage to throw it? Time?
Give me a fighting throw roll. Where are you throwing it? Like towards Barton?
Yeah, around that area on the floor.
Like hot potato.
Huh?
like here maybe.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a fighting throw roll.
Oh shit. Shit. Hang on.
Do you want to push that? Otherwise, it's going to slip out of your hands.
Can I spend 39 luck?
You can. You can. It's a
All
one shot.
right.
Go for it.
Let's go. It's a one shot. Go for it.
Barton, you see this heart coming towards you. Do you try to catch it?
No, Barton, no.
I don't know. My ears hurt. I didn't hear anything that what's going on. The only thing I know is somebody grabbed another heart and is throwing a heart towards me. I'm gonna catch it.
Okay.
Oh no!
Give me a
Barton!
dexterity roll.
I have to catch it. I have to. Well, when something goes towards you, you catch.
Barton, no.
Oh, this is awesome.
Okay.
Do you want to push that or spend luck?
There is no spending luck. It's gone. It's all gone.
Do you want to push that roll?
I'll push it.
Okay.
I'll try.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, you got it. You rolled exactly the number. So it hits your hand and kind of bounces up, and you clutch it to your chest, and you can feel that pulsating heart. Give me a sanity roll as you.
I realize this is a terrible idea.
Yeah, you suddenly realize this was not the right move, but you played it exactly how Barton would do it, so which is fantastic. Give me a sanity roll.
Right.
I scream at him, what did you do?
And all you see is Marianne's mouth moving.
Oh shit. We're all going crazy.
Oh, so it wasn't 5, but if you lose 4, you're at 6 out of 8, so you're still good. But now you're holding this heart.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm gonna stomp on it.
Okay.
Because it clearly did not give me good vibes when I touched it. So
you drop it on the ground. Your hand is just dripping with bloody mucus.
Ew. And then I stomp on it.
Give me a dexterity roll to stomp on that. It's quite
Please
slippery.
don't fail me. Please don't fail me. Come on. No!
Ooh. But you can push that.
Okay, I push. Come on. Yes!
Oh, you got it. So you go to step on it the first time, and it kind of squirts out from under your foot, and so you're chasing it across the floor. At this same time, Iowa,
I got it, guys.
You are face to face with this monster. What do you do, Iowa? You just see this thing beginning to loom up in front of you.
Well, I was going to say, do I see the heart stuff going on?
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Yeah, I'm Three Stooging it up in the background.
Oh no, you do not. That stone block is kind of in the way, and you didn't see the heart.
Well, if I didn't see anything going on with art, like I said, I'm just still until I can.
Little Benny Hill music. Are you gonna go at it with the axe again?
Oh, might as well.
Okay.
Beginning to suspect.
It's going to fight back. You got it. Go ahead and roll the damage. Three points of damage is not quite enough to take it down for what, a third time, fourth time? It reaches out to grab you, Iowa. Ooh. You can fight back or you can dodge. If you dodge, you need to get an extreme success. If you fight back, you need to get a critical.
Yeah, I always just... He ain't going down without a fight. Either which way, yeah, we'll go. Oh, that's not me, no.
All right. He is going to do some damage here. But again, you'll take half of this.
Damn!
Oh, another 5.
Same thing as before.
So you're gonna have to.
Oh no!
Oh, you should have been. You should have been at 5 at 10 hit points. So you're not dead. Let me fix that.
Okay.
Let me fix that. I took all the conditions off, but I didn't fix your hit points. Alright, let me now take that off of there. And you will have to make that Constitution roll again. So give me a Constitution roll. Oh, nice. So you remain conscious, but you do have a major wound. You fall down prone, and as he sweeps your leg out from under you, we already did the Constitution check. There we go. Barton, you finally stomp on that heart, and black pus just oozes out under your foot as you press on it. It's the most disgusting sensation in your heel as you smash that heart, and as that black bile, blood, and pus squirts out. Iowa, as the thing grabs you and wrenches your leg, you feel your knee pop as it dislocates your knee. You hit the ground, and the hand is reaching up to try and rake fingers across your chest as Barton smashes that heart, and you see the glow in its eyes flicker for a moment, and then it crumbles into dust, and just it hits you like ash and just falls away, completely obliterated. You have bested the abomination. Now you just have to get out. You've got 6 minutes to get out before you run out of air.
Oh Lord.
Well, I'm gonna tell them that I didn't find an entrance anywhere past this.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, I was hoping you did. Shit.
You want to head back towards the main entrance? Back the way you came? See if you can work yourself out of there.
Well, it seems like that main door was pretty stuck, right?
At the time, it did. But you don't know if anyone has been trying to rescue you during this time.
Okay, well, we have no other choice, I guess.
Are we gonna head back?
I think so. I guess I am. I don't know if you are. I am.
Well, before we do that, let's load up on some of the stuff
Grab some loot. You can fill your pockets.
Yeah.
for the museum.
We have 6 minutes left to live.
I'm just running like
that's
a
6
breakneck
minutes.
pace past him.
All it takes is 1 minute to be saved.
Oh,
Because I already have my camera, so that's my treasure.
Perfect. Yeah, the photos that you have here are priceless.
No, I need to go back. I can't go back.
I'm going to say you managed to grab a few items what you can carry in your hands.
Yeah.
I'm just using the battle axe to, crawl along because like my knees now hurt.
Oh yeah. You're. In fact, you would have a difficult time standing without someone helping prop you up. You will definitely need first aid. Is anyone
I'm using
helping
like
Iowa?
both things as crutches.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll help you, Iowa. Don't worry. I got you.
Good
Yeah,
man.
like both the battle axes, just like using them as crutches
Yeah.
to get along.
I'm gonna support him, but I'm also gonna use him as a support for all my stuff that I'm looting.
Yes, you fill his pockets full of heavy gold.
Yeah.
Here, hold this for me.
Yeah.
Can I use my pocket knife to try to loosen the door a bit to?
Yeah, I'm just fumbling around in the dark trying to feel
Like-
for any latch or something.
Yeah, so you
around
still
that
don't
area.
have hearing. Your ears are still ringing. You can get some faint sounds as people are talking. You see their mouth move, and you can kind of hear like, Charlie Brown's teacher on the phone kind of sounds. Wilma, you're close to the door. Give me a listen roll, and you're actually as you're checking the door, you've got your hand on it. So this listen is going to be to actually listen with your hands, much like how you heard the heartbeat through your hands. The stone seems to be still and quiet. There's no sensation, no vibration, no sound of someone trying to get you out of there, or no vibration of that.
Can
Mary,
I push that?
yes, you can. Yeah, you pause. You're wishful thinking, hoping. Maybe your only hope is that someone can get you out of there. Wilma or Marianne, you are carving away with your pocket knife. Give me a luck roll.
All right.
Now that I've made everyone spend all their luck.
Oh
Oof.
shit!
Yeah, it's hard stone all the way around here. You can maybe get a few flakes of sandstone off near the top of the door, but it's incredibly slow going with this knife. Barton, what are you doing? Besides dragging a veritable hoard of gold towards the door.
I'm trying to see if maybe there's some sort of trick with with this tomb, because what happens if someone mistakenly gets sealed in while they're building it? There's got to be a way out. Can I look at the inscriptions and see if there's any kind of depressions that are more depressed than usual from people pushing it, or?
Yeah, give me a spot hidden roll.
Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna go so well. Yeah,
You want to push that?
I will push. I mean, this is literally the last. My God.
Give me a sanity roll as you realize that you may truly be sealed in here.
Yeah. Yep.
That dynamite may have been your only way out. Oh, but you make it. You're only going to lose 1 point of sanity. Stiff upper lip and all that.
Well,
oh, you're at
thank God,
7 out of 8. At least you won't go insane before you run out of oxygen.
No,
there was
I've gone
never
insane twice.
never anything we could have done, guys. We couldn't
Iowa,
have done anything else different.
what about you?
All right.
I'm hobbled, so I'm just chilling out in the back, letting them work on the door.
As you sit back there, you notice the air is definitely
You are
growing
me,
thin.
guys.
But there's just not much left. You can already feel it in your lungs as it begins to get more and more difficult to breathe. And you lean back, looking at your leg and knowing that there's simply no way you could assist them. And then you begin to contemplate how it will be years from now when another archaeologist comes into this tomb and finds your bones near this door, and wondering what must have happened to you. One more round. Wilma, what are you doing as the air begins to run thin?
I'm gonna just coughing. I'm looking around and I'm just like gesturing wildly at Iowa and everyone else just being, hasn't this happened to you guys before? Like, isn't there usually a way out of here or something? There has to be
no
a way
one
out.
told you about this sort of danger on this trip. This sounded like an easy trip. This is something totally different. Barton, what about you?
I'm gonna try one last time. I'm praying and hoping maybe there's something, something I look around the nearest walls to see if maybe there's a secret latch or anything.
Give me another spot hidden roll.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope.
You want to push that?
Oh Lord.
Yeah. I'm done. We're done.
You're going to lose another point of sanity?
All of my baubles. Yeah.
All of your bubbles, yes.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I had to do a sanity roll or just lose it.
No. Or yeah, actually, give me a sanity roll. Sorry.
Yikes.
You will scream. You're going to lose 1 point.
Yeah.
Which puts you at your daily.
Yeah.
You begin to scream, and then you stand up and you start to dance. You're holding the gold. You're dancing a little triumphant jig. In your mind, you are somewheres completely different, completely separate from this. This is not who you are, where you are. This is completely different.
Yeah, I'm imagining I'm back in the office.
Oh yeah, back in the office, just dancing around. So proud of what you've done, Marianne.
Yep.
What do you do?
I frantically still try with my pocket knife to dig a little.
Okay, give me a luck roll again.
Like I'm frantic, like I'm desperately trying.
Oh.
Oh.
You begin to peel away more of the mortar, and you can see a spot that looks weak. And if there's enough time, you might be able to get through enough to get an air hole and get air in here.
I keep going.
Well, this is going to be the last round. I'm going to have everyone give me a luck roll to see if anyone survives. Fail this and you pass away. You asphyxiate.
Oh Lord.
Luck.
I'm like, my last action is I'm just gonna take a picture of myself.
I had a 2% chance of winning. So.
Oh man.
You were down to 2%. Oh my god. We all die. Oh.
So you begin to carve and
shoot the door.
You carve and you cut away, and you're just hoping you can see sunlight, and your vision goes complete tunnel vision. The candles burn out. You're plunged in the darkness. You can hear Barton dancing and laughing. You hear the click of a shutter as Wilma takes a picture. And you hear Iowa exhaling his last full breath of air. The lights are out. The air is out. 3 weeks from now, when that stone slab is finally removed, they find all of your bodies there at the door. And Marianne, you had to dig but another inch, and you would have made it through that sandstone. 1 inch. 1 inch separated you from life and death. Had anyone made a luck roll, there would have been enough air to help you linger and then continue to work on that hole. But everyone failed. 1 inch. Sometimes the games end in a total party kill. But that's part of the fun of Call of Cthulhu, is you still won. You still got to have the experience. You fought the monster. You got to enjoy the insanity. and you all made it to the finish line, but no one crossed over.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. It's just 1 inch.
1 inch. And that's where the
Damn.
adventure ends.
And there was nothing anybody could have done better.
No, it was
Or
it
different.
was
Right,
fantastic.
Martin?
Yep, it
There
was
was nothing
fantastic.
Right, Martin? Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Nothing anybody else could have done. Nothing could have prevented this outcome.
Well, did everyone have fun? I had fun. I hope everyone else had fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's such a. I like that it's such a closed environment.
Oh yeah. So one of the coolest ways or the coolest things about this is that it's so isolated. You're enclosed, and it's like there's 4 rooms, and it's just who's gonna make it, who's not. 2 of you went insane. One of you nearly died.
Oh, we all died.
Oh yeah. Technically, everybody died. Yeah. So I did this with Clara before, and you never even got to see the other 2 rooms, right?
No.
Yeah, I think the monster came out, and I think it one-shot Con Shonery, and then one-shot Marianne, and yeah, like it just went like a wrecking ball through the whole party.
Technically, we got out.
You did get out. Yep.
But the monster too.
Yep. The monster got out as well. So, yep.
I love how we.
So
it
it killed the
just kept coming
entire
back to life,
city.
and we fought it off, but we just couldn't get out.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that was fantastic. Well, I want to thank all you guys for playing. I had a blast. I do these free Call of Cthulhu games from time to time. You're all more than welcome to hop into another game. I know, Madeline, you played in Deadlight with me, and Clara has done Deadlight, Lightless Beacon, and this one as well. I ran Order of the Stone, the mini campaign. Clara just finished that with me last week, and I'll probably run that one again sometime. I've got other systems I'm running. I hope to have the chance to play with all of you again. I will post this video online tonight, and I'll post the link to it in the Discord. You're all more than welcome to hang out in the Discord and join other games. If you leave and come back, that's cool. I don't want it to clutter your Discord. If you decide this wasn't, for you, hey, at least we got to have a game. You should get a survey from StartPlaying, and if you can give me a 5-star review, that would be fantastic. That helps the algorithm, helps people to find me. If you can't give me a 5-star review, talk to me. Let me know how I could improve it and make your experience better. And any questions before we sign off?
For posterity's sake, is there at all another exit out of here?
No, this is the only way out. And so
I was like, is there something
nope.
hidden?
So you didn't miss anything. You guys found everything. Technically, if you set off the dynamite anywhere but here at this door, the whole thing collapses, and that's the end. But I'm like, let's draw this out a little bit. And so, it can be very unforgiving. So yeah, it's
Cthulhu, you're
Cthulhu.
very much. It's horror. You're not supposed to survive for very long.
Yeah, and really, if everyone survives, where's the fun in that? This is the point of this. Like I said, your candle's slowly burning out, and you're along for the ride. You're here to watch everyone get ground down into insanity or death, and that's what makes it fun. So there's no other way out. This was the way, and you guys found all the rooms. There was nothing secret or missing that you didn't find.
So, Brendan, are we gonna get some art tonight?
Yeah, I'll post a few art clips of this. I'll post them on the Discord, and I'll get those put up probably about the same time the video is finished uploading. So keep an eye out for that, and hopefully we can do this again.